Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is an M41 HMC. It's the Tier 5 American SPG. It's located on the North Spawner Mines encounter and it's under the command of Running Hawk. Battle started. Well, this one's got a 155mm howitzer and it's mounted on the M24 chassis, which is the Chaffee tank. Yep, it's got that hexagonal plate right on the front of the vehicle that identifies it straight away as a Chaffee. Same as on the vehicle, the T-78 as well. The vehicle that was the tank destroyer made using the turret from the Hellcat and the chassis from the M41. Okay, well, he's now aiming towards the hill. Okay, the reload time is slightly longer than other Artys because, well, it's 155mm howitzer and he's trying to get a shot dialed in on that T-80. Lining it up, getting ready, here we go. Rounds out, direct hit, 264 hit points. Now the penetrating round from this Arty will do 550 alpha, which is the same as the M44 and penetrates 38mm of armour. It's also got the same burst radius as well, 7 meters. But the fire rate is very slow, I'm afraid, yep. Now this Arty wasn't actually built during the Second World War. It only saw service in the Korean War. And here's one enemy tank down, the P-2640. Taken out by our Su-5. Now, lining up a shot on the T-28. Who's slightly further back. Oh, and there's an M3 Lee rather, and he's killed. And that was another shot from the M4A1. Going for the T28. Round out. Direct hit wipes him out. In fact, that sounded like a penetrating shot. The shell impacted against the hull, and you heard the sizzle as the HE round went off. But we've got an enemy tank in the cap area. It's a T1 heavy, hiding on the far side of the cap. We're dialing in. Looks like he just got hit by one of our other teammates. Got a Lux in the cap now as well. We're going for him instead. Rounds out. It should be a kill shot. It is. Very accurate shot there on the Lux. Fully dialed in. Okay, we've got a P-43. He's in the water trying to fight that T-80 in the back. But he's ignoring the fact that he's in full view of our team. And this is going to be painful for him, I think. Just trying to line up a shot, but he's right at the edge of the field of fire, trying to dial in, rounds out, and lands short. Now, if you're wondering about the skin on this vehicle, it's a rather pretty one with our logo on, and that's another one that came from Sir Rusty and Jazz. They are absolute magicians when it comes to some of these skins for the vehicles. They make them look so special. Everybody enjoys them, or at least most people as far as I know. I haven't heard anyone say they dislike these skins because some of them look absolutely spectacular. Now, we're 2 tanks up on the enemy at the moment, but we can't hit that Matilda who's in the castle grounds. And there's a T-67 around the other side. Oh, and there's the enemy Arty, an M37. They do have an M41 as well. He goes down, the M37. Taken out of the game by our M4A1. We did lose our T-67 the other side of the rock, and there's a P-43 trying to make his way in. Rounds out on him. Just a little too late. It splashed him for 53. P-43 is making his way through the castle grounds. Now, it looks like he's trying to defend it, and the Matilda's there as well. Our guy's trying to get entrance, but we've got no shots on them because they're using the walls for cover. And unfortunately, we lost our Chihi. Now, we can hit that M4A1 who's also in the castle grounds, so we're dialing in on his position. A fully dialed in Arty should be able to get an accurate shot. We fire a round in and kill the M4A1, but we did lose our Su-5. Okay, one of the enemy Arty has been... Oh, no, it's not one of the enemy Arty. Unfortunately, the Matilda has been spotted again. He's coming out the castle grounds. They're going after the M4A1. And they're getting good shots on him. And that's a kill shot on the Matilda. Unfortunately, we lose the M4A1, but it's now 3 versus 2. And we're trying to get a shot on that P43, but we're just not loaded in time. Now, we've got somebody capping, and it's very likely the P43 will try and make his way around to the cap to try and get the reset. Our T1 Heavy appears to be an AFK. He's still in the spawn area. Hasn't moved at all. And that means that it's just a Marder and Running Hawk to win this battle by killing the last 2 enemies. Now the cap has been stopped, which means the P43 is in the cap. We just can't see him, that's all. The Marder doesn't want to move out from behind the rock, because if he does, that house, because if he does pull out, he might get a reset. Okay, Running Hawk fired around into the cap area where he thought that the enemy might be, hiding behind the church, and the tree went down, so we know he's on the move. The Marder's getting set up, ready for him. Don't back out the cap. I think he is moving within the cap, that P43. We're loaded, ready to go. Just need sight of him. There he is. He's moving this way. Go for the kill shot. Rounds out. Got a big hit on him. Unfortunately, we lose the Marder, and that just leaves us and the T1 Heavy. And the unfortunate news now is that if the T1 Heavy is AFK, oh, he's not AFK. He's moving. He's moving. And that might mean that we can win this game. We fired at where we thought the P43 was, but he's actually moved behind the buildings. They've got 2 in the cap, but I'm pretty sure that we can get a reset. Just fire just behind the buildings should be enough. We can get a splash kill on the P43. He's so low on hit points now. Yeah, there's a splash kill. But the M41 HMC is still in the cap area. I don't know what the T1 Heavy's doing. Is he a bot? Don't think so. Just very inexperienced, I think. He's got a very low win rate, only 42%. Kind of indicate he doesn't know how to play that tank. And it is disappointing when you get players on your own team who just don't know how to play their tank at all, and they're reliant on other people to win the battle for them at any occasion. I do wish people would get proper training, or at least take the tutorial course that Wargaming provides, because at least then they might know how to play their vehicle, but all they are is a liability to their teammates if they do continue to try and play tanks which they do not have the skill in order to play. Okay, there's the M41. The T1 Heavy stopped the cap, but I think that M41 will go around the corner and derp that T1 Heavy. So Running Hawk is going to have to go in and get a shotgun to win. Mind you, if he does, he might get a top gun. He has got 5 kills. And this could be a very quick and very nice decisive victory for him. There's the M41. Needs to get a shotgun. The M41's facing him, but now he's turned. Okay, now go for it. Go for it. Yes! Wins the game and a top gun. Well done, Running Hawk. Great game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. It's an ace tank of a Running Hawk in the M41 HMC. What a good game it was as well. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 20 in that one. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle. A top gun for getting at least 6 kills. He did get 6 exactly. And a defender as well for resetting the cap enough times to earn at least 70 defense points. And his win rate for the game was 4,705. So very good. Super Unicum standard. He got the highest damage in the game, 1,831 hit points. The next high scorer was the VK3001H on his team with 1226. And then came the M4A1 on the enemy team with 1133. Those are the only players who managed to get more than 1,000 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, again, it's Running Hawk with 6 kills, not using the anonymizer this time. The next highest player was the M4A1 with 5, and then the M4A1 on our team with 4. When it came to base XP, it was Running Hawk, so he's got the top in all 3 columns. 949 base experience points, 772 for the VK3001H, and 633 for the M4A1. He fired 13 shots, got 6 direct hits, 1 penetration, 11 splash. Damage of 1,831 hit points, of which 1,601 were at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 6 of them, and did 77 hit points of stun assist of 4 stuns, and got 3 capture points and 83 defense points whilst he was in the cap. On a premium count, he earned 37,457 credits, and after resupply of ammunition, took away 30,892 credits, and picked up 3 bonds for getting a defender, a top gun, and a high caliber. 1,423 XP for the battle, times 2 for the first victory, 2,848 XP for the holiday ops, took away 5,695 experience points altogether. So that really was a great game in the M41. It's a difficult Arty for a lot of people to play, but it seems that Running Hawk likes to play difficult Arties. He likes to play the AMX 13105AM Mini 50, and he also likes to play the SU122A, and these are all the 3 Arties that I would recommend you try and mark, because they are very, very difficult to play, and it's much easier to mark them than it is anything else. In fact, the SU122A was the very first Arty and very first tank that I managed to mark in the game, and so I would highly recommend that if you want to have a 3 marked Arty, go after the tier 5 ones. They're the easiest ones to do. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.